it's Wednesday. This is Kavita with the Enlightened Heart coming to you with the Wednesday Wisdom. Today, I want to talk to you about something that I hear all the time, and it is balance, work-life balance, or I need more balance in my life. So, what does that actually mean? It's one of those things that's said over and over everywhere that we look, maybe on blog posts, on social media, maybe your friends say it. And whenever I hear something over and over again, I wonder if we really know what that means. And so for me, when I think of balance, I have a picture of someone walking on a tightrope and carrying multiple things, maybe even juggling, and everything just moves smoothly and in perfect balance. And that's what I think when I think about having work-life balance or everything balanced in our life. And if that's what we're striving for, it's almost a strive for perfection. And it's actually unattainable. So it's another way that we can feel, if that's what we're striving for, it's another way that we can feel not good enough, that we're never going to get to. So I want to encourage you to strive for your own version of your work and life ratio, maybe, okay, instead of a balance. And, it's going to change depending on what you're doing right now in your life, depending on what your demands are at home, and depending on the time of the year and even the time of the month. Because maybe for you in your work, the beginning of the month is very busy, or for you, the end of the month is really busy, or the middle of the month. Maybe for you, the holiday season is a lot of work and it's like when you generate the most income if you have a business, or it's the opposite and it's a time for you to really celebrate and spend time with your family. So if you look at those times, the ratio that you're going to spend in work and that you're going to spend at home or fun is going to be different than the ratio of time you're going to be spending maybe in January or September and even the summer. Okay, so I want to encourage you to see take an honest assessment of what's going on in your life and what's really possible for you, and where is it that you want to spend your time. And I'm willing to guess that when people say I need more work-life balance, they're feeling like there are things that they want to do that they're not getting to do in their life, or they're not making time to do. They're not making it a priority in their life. So I would encourage you to really look at how you're spending your time and if they're in alignment with what your goals are. And instead of achieving balance, try to shift the ratio of time that you're spending on something to more in one direction. So I'll give you a quick example. So for instance, maybe for you, when you say I need more work-life balance, you want to spend less time working and more time with your family. And the time you want to spend with your family, you don't want to be so exhausted that you're just kind of there and you're thinking about work. Okay, so that's some of the things that I hear from people. So if that's really your goal is to spend less time working. And what does that actually mean? Is that an hour a day, half an hour a day? So being very specific. And if you spent that half an hour or hour less working a day, how would you spend that time so that you could be more present with your family and really enjoy that time? So those are the steps that I would encourage you to take. So if, for instance, if you're going from work to home, maybe if you decide I'm going to work an hour less a day, you take some of that time to meditate. You take some of that time to journal. You take some of the time to go for a walk or for a run or for a quick workout. And then you come home and you've released the workday and you're present for your family. So I'm going to encourage you to take one step this week into what is your real reason behind the words work-life balance. And I am offering this month, for the rest of the month, I have a few slots to help people plan out next year. So if you're in a place and there are some goals that you want for next year, instead of waiting till January or setting resolutions that don't happen, this is a great time, especially if it's a slower time of year for you, for us to get together. I do this via Zoom or over the phone. And if you're in my area, we could do it in person too. And we can really be clear about clarifying your goals, setting an action plan, and breaking down the steps for you. So if you're interested in this, contact me via Facebook. You can send me a message or you can email me at kavithalifecoach@gmail.com. I would love to speak with you and get that scheduled. And so this is your Wednesday Wisdom, and I look forward to seeing you next week.